Good morning, everyone, from Akasa Living. I've got my coffee, which is going to get cold, but you please feel free to drink yours as we talk more about the energies that are going on right now. We're still in the Lion's Gate, which is a powerful energy that we can still be using for the next couple of weeks, but we have a super moon this week. Actually, it's the last super moon of the year. I believe it's called Sturgeon Moon, and it's going to be on the 11th. But those energies are already starting. So when you put the largest super moon, the last super moon of the year, when you put those energies together with the fact that we're still in Lion's Gate energies, well, we have some powerful energies going on. So we really need to talk about those things. So we're making sure that we use those energies for our best and highest good. You see, when we're aware, when we're consciously aware of things, we can therefore put ourselves in the best state possible to utilize those things for our best and highest good. And that is never selfish. When we are living our best and highest good lives, the reverberations, the energy that comes out from us, the butterfly effect out from us is positive, resonant energy. It is the right frequency. It's not chaotic energy. However, whenever what we're doing is actually not what's our best and highest good, then we emanate out chaotic energy. We put out chaotic butterfly effect. And therefore, what we cause for everyone around us is chaotic energy as well. We're all supposed to be, we agreed to come here and be in a certain frequency, our own best and highest good. And when we're all in our best and highest good, that resonates out to cause everyone else to have the best chance to be in their best and highest good. Therefore, it is to all of our advantages to be working for our own best and highest good. When you're getting your best and highest good, I'm getting my best and highest good. That's how it works. It's not a dog-eat-dog world, folks. It really isn't. So we want to use these energies for our own best and highest good. And when we do that, the world turns out a better place overall. It really is about the good of everyone. When we consider our own good, we're considering the good of everyone. And the good of everyone is our own good. So, how do we understand how to use these energies? Well, the first thing is, how do we protect ourselves during this time? Now, I don't like speaking in terms of protection first and foremost out of the gate, but what tends to happen when we have a super moon? Well, what does the moon do to the tides? It causes them to go in and out. Waves, large waves, right? Well, we are made up of so much water. The moon does the same things to us, and we are energy in motion. So we are watery energy in motion. We have waves of emotion. We want to watch what those emotions are. We want to avoid drama. We absolutely want to avoid drama during this time. We don't want to use this energy to get all in our feelings and manifest a bunch of drama. That's chaotic energy. This is a time when we can be creating a lot. We can be putting out the energy to create a lot in our lives. We don't want to emanate out this energy. We don't want drama. So, the thing to do, all of this is very practical, folks. How do we keep our energy field from being chaotic? Well, what brings drama into your life? Don't use your energetic bandwidth for things that bring drama into your life. Don't put your gratitude, your energy, into things that are negative energy loops for you. Don't go and hang out with a friend that is always bringing drama into your world, that is always creating chaos in your world. Don't go do that. That's not the person to hang out with right now. Don't go hang out with a buddy that is always getting you into trouble. Now is not the time to do that. Now is the time when chaotic energy is what will be manifested, and it'll be manifested in a big way. So if the two of you usually get into a little bit of trouble, you'll get into a lot of trouble this time. Don't use this time to do those things. Avoid the things that are chaotic, that are drama for you. don't go there. If you and your parents don't get along, now's not the time to go home for a visit. If you and the boss don't see eye to eye, now is not the time to schedule a meeting with the boss. Okay? Now is the time to stay around the people that make you feel best. Now is the time to go within and reflect. The intelligence of the universe lies within you. Within each one of us, the intelligence of the universe exists. You know for yourself what it is that is best and highest good for you. No one else does. That's called sovereignty of self. You don't need to be around other people whose drama is going to reflect on you or affect you or distract you or in some way influence you. You need to go within and hold your own frequency. So many times we'll hear people say, well, they all got led astray by that leader, that guru, that whatever. Well, no, they didn't. They didn't hold their sovereignty of self. They didn't listen to their intuitive heart. They didn't listen to the programmable mind. Instead, they relinquished sovereignty of self and, oh, well, that sounds good. Let's do that because it was easier. That took less energy. And then it takes less energy to blame that leader who hornswoggled everyone and then just go get another one and say, well, this one will be better and follow that one. That's what we tend to do as a society. We have been doing it with political leaders, religious leaders, all sorts of leaders for 2,000 years now, at least, all of recorded history. We relinquish our sovereignty of self when we do those things. And then we wonder why we're not happy, why we don't feel free. That's why. Sovereignty of self. Go within. You know what's best for you. Your heart space, the intuitive mind will light up and tell you. And then the programmable mind will say, hold on a second, I'm not so sure about that. Every time that happens, that's a cue. I'm probably on the right path. You see, the heart space, the heart mind is always going to be leading you to the new things. That's how the mind got programmed to begin with. The mind got programmed to begin with by you doing things you had never done before. Now, granted, it learned lessons, and you need to learn, you need to listen to those lessons. But how do you know when to follow the intuitive mind down a new path? Listen to what the programmable mind has to say, and then ask yourself, are the parameters different? Is my level of consciousness different now? The people involved, is their level of consciousness different now? Is the situation different now? If it's different now and your heart space is truly lit up about that, then your intuitive mind is telling you, this is your story, this is your path, you need to do this. The programmable mind is protecting you from the wrong thing. It's protecting you from growth, from progress, from moving forward. It is holding you back. It's blocking you. It's restricting you. It's keeping your energy in the wrong place. So we don't want to be in dramatic situations. We don't want to be around people who are going to add to the blockages and restrictions in our lives. We don't want to do any of that during this point in time because there are powerful energies right now. These energies serve as potentiators. Energy always will serve as a potentiator. It's going to either potentiate you going in the right direction or you going in the wrong direction because energy is always moving. This notion that we can just sit and think on it and wait a while, no. Energy waits for no one. Energy is always moving. Now, that doesn't mean that every second you have to be making a decision and taking an action right then. Of course, sometimes we need to think things through. We need to step back a second. Hang on a minute. Let's look at it, of course. But we cannot stay stuck. And this notion that we have forever to make a decision, no, we don't. The energy is still flowing. So when you don't make a decision, you have made a decision by default. You've made the decision to let everything else make the decision for you. All the answers are within you. They're within your intuitive mind. Your intuitive mind knows your story. So avoid all the drama. Don't go around anyone or anything that's going to put you in an emotional state where you end up making wrong decisions or getting in dense energy that's going to potentiate and cause a chaotic situation for you. You don't want that. What you want to do instead is you want to reflect on your priorities. What is the right energy for you? What is your heart space telling you? What is your intuitive mind telling you? This is what we want to do. This is where we want to be. This is what lights us up. This is what makes us feel good. Maybe it's something you've already done and you want to go back to. You left and you regret leaving it. Or it's something you used to do and you want to do a different version of it. Or maybe it is something entirely different. Or maybe it's something you're doing now that just needs to be tweaked a bit. You need to redistribute your energy some. Only you know the answer to that. But you need to be making that conscious decision and use these energies to potentiate that decision, to grow yourself, to become more your authentic self, to ground that energy. You want to focus who you are at this point in time and say, this is me. You want to take sovereignty over yourself in these energies. You want to know your priorities in these energies and use these energies to make it so. You see, we're in a time of Leo, which is action. Leo is not perfection, however. That's Virgo energy. Leo energy is just do it. You feel it in the heart space. Don't let the mind talk you out of it. Your heart knows. Set the priority. Don't fall into drama. Just do it. And don't let the mind talk you out of it. Remember the parameters. Are things different than what you're worried about? Yeah, we did it before, but am I different now? Am I at a different level of consciousness? Has the world changed? Has the situation changed? Sure, it has. Of course, we learn from lessons from the past. It's what the programmable mind is for. But don't let it get you stuck. That's just more drama. When we go back to past memories and we get caught ruminating on them all the time, we're creating our own drama and we're getting our energy stuck there. And when you do that in energies like this, you just blow that up. And you know what you're attracting into your life? More of that past drama. Don't go there. Don't do that to yourself. You're going to recreate that situation all over again. Different cast of people, different storyline, same energy. Don't do that. Think on your priorities. Think on the new. Think on what your heart space is lighting you up to do. Don't ruminate about the past. Don't let other people bring drama in. Don't get hung up in drama. And the way to do this, stay in the energy of unconditional love. Rose quartz. Rose quartz will take you to the love every time. Rose quartz is a wonderful calming crystal. It's one of the crystals that's predominantly in this necklace I'm wearing today, along with other calming crystals. To balance your divine feminine, divine masculine energies, smoky quartz does that for me. I can pick this up and boom, I feel the energies just automatically balance. Do whatever it takes to keep your energy clear. Black tourmaline does that. Keep your energy clear. Avoid drama, trauma, shame, blame, all of those things. Stay in high vibrational energies. Focus on your priorities and use these energies, staying in the high vibrational frequency of unconditional love, to focus on your priorities. Focus on your heart space, the sovereignty of self that lies within you, your own intelligence, making your own way, deciding for you. And use these energies to create the life you want, your life, your story, your way. That's what energy is always for. That is what we're here to do. We're here to have these beautiful lives that our heart space knows about. And the way to do that, every time we talk about energy, it's going to be the same thing. Stay out of the drama. Stay out of your head space. Don't let your head talk you out of what your heart knows. Stay high vibrational. Use whatever tools you need. Use the crystals. Use meditation. Use breath work. Go to the breath. That is one of the fastest ways to calm yourself down. Walk into a room where nobody can see you, take a few deep breaths, breathe all the way down into the abdomen. That will calm everything down. It'll take that central nervous system and it will calm you right down, and you'll be thinking clearly again. All the emotions will calm down. You'll calm the thinking mind down, and you'll be back into the intuitive mind before you know it. In the morning, take some time, ground and center yourself. What does that mean exactly? Get in touch with the inner you, with the intuitive mind. Let the intuitive mind lead you. Reflect on your priorities. Get yourself in your vibrational frequency of unconditional love. Don't start the day all wound up in trauma, drama, shame, blame, all of those energies. And then when you have those good energies going, when you are, this is who I am, this is what I want to be, this is what I want to feel, this is what I want to experience, then take that energy and ground that. Exhale it out into Mother Earth. Hold on to it. And then use the energy around you to help maintain that. And the integrity of your energy field, your energetic choices throughout the day is how you maintain the energetic field's integrity. What are you letting in? If you go hang out with people that bring this into your life, that's what you're going to have in your life. If you go hang out with the people that bring love into your life, that's what you're going to have in your life. That bring balance into your life, that they agree and respect your priorities, even want to help you with your priorities, that's what you're going to manifest. We potentiate the things in our lives by how we choose to use our energy. We've got big energies going on around us now. So these are big potentiating energies. A little bit of drama is going to go a long way right now. A little bit of using energy in positive ways right now is going to go a long way. Leo energy is about being vulnerable. It's about looking in, going within. What is it I really want? And then being brave like the lion and going for it. Even if the mind is saying, I'm not so sure about that. Be vulnerable. The lion isn't afraid. The lion knows. I've got everything within me that I need. And I know what my priorities are. And ironically, there's no such thing as coincidence. The rose quartz card is represented with a lion. So let's use these energies the next couple of days, the next 4 days actually. Lionsgate energy is going to stay with us for the next couple weeks. And we have 4 days now, 4 or 5 days of this super moon energy that's going to be with us. We've got some amazing energy coming up, folks. It's with us right now. Let's use it to potentiate our own energy and create the lives we want, okay? Let's avoid the drama. Let's go for the lives we want. As long as we're breathing, let's keep living in great big capital letters. Have a great